Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Liv. First off, I am so sorry for the long delay that came with posting videos. It's been about, I want to say like a month since I last posted a video on here. Things have been very hectic around home, just knocking out some medical school interviews right now. Spending some time with people who really matter a great deal to me and who have been nothing but supportive. But today, I'd like to do something a little bit different. I'd like to take a break from talking about my personal journey to explore one of my hobbies and share it with you. That would be my hobby that relates to craft beer. And today, I'd like to review one of those for you. With the weather changing, it is now officially fall in Georgia. I would like to review the North Coast Old Rasputin Russian Imperial Stout. So, Russian Imperial Stouts were originally brewed in England to be shipped to Russia, hence the name, to the court of Catherine the Great. And in order to do this, the English brewers just really amped up the malt and amped up the hop content, also driving up the alcohol for that long journey all the way from England to Russia. So let's crack this bad boy open. I've given it a little bit of a minute to warm up, and we'll see what it's like. I've heard great things about this, so I'm really looking forward to trying it myself and sharing it with you guys. Always pouring into a glass, gotta get the aroma. Wow. So right away we are seeing a very viscous brew. It's inky black. I'm holding it up to the light right here. Very little light, if any, is getting through it. Around the edges, I'm seeing just a hint of red, the slightest hint of red. So, looks like I gave it a pretty aggressive pour. About a half finger of head. It's already starting to dissipate. Let's get a nose on this bad boy. Wow, there is a lot going on here just on the nose before this beer even touches my lips. Getting a lot of chocolate, dark fruit, a little bit of licorice, maybe a little bit of plum, a little bit, the slightest bit of, very slight bit of hops on the nose. Not much to it. Again, this is a very malt-forward brew. The only reason the hops are there are to keep the beer from being overwhelmingly sweet. Let's give this a quick taste. That is an excellent beer. Very little carbonation. I'm getting no alcohol hints whatsoever. No ethanol hints for something that is, let's say about 9% alcohol. It does not feel like it's 9% alcohol. Again, those dark fruit, those chocolate-rich toffee notes carry over to the body of the beer. And the finish is just slightly dry. I think that might have to do with the hops that they use. Doing a little bit of reading around here. Give me one sec, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to have another sip because this is definitely an amazing beer. Wow. So I can't immediately find what hops they use. If I were to guess, it'd probably be some sort of American hops like Magnum. North Coast is a West Coast brewery. They're based out of California. Magnum hops are just a general kind of generic bittering hop, which is all the hops are really there for. I'm getting very faint, if any at all, hop aroma. The only time I even feel the hops in any part of the sensory experience is on the very back end of the palate. Overall, this is an amazing beer. Heard lot of good things about this, like I said, and it definitely lives up to it. This is definitely an epitome of the classic Russian Imperial Stout. Fabulous, fabulous beer. Again, very, very faint red notes. Just to recap, we get some very faint red notes, but other than that, this beer is a black hole, guys. I mean, again, almost no light gets through this. Very, very dark roasted malts used. That roast, almost burnt coffee flavor really carries through all the way to the finish. And this is a giant flavor adventure in a glass, guys. I would highly, highly recommend that you try it out if you get the chance. It's pretty widely available for a smaller West Coast brewery, North Coast. I've been able to find this at multiple places. Total Wine, Whole Foods, Sprouts, a couple of local liquor stores as well. So I definitely recommend you check it out if you get the chance. This is phenomenal. Hats off to you, North Coast. So just to summarize, this beer just has a fabulous aroma, a fabulous taste, and a fabulous finish. If I were to score this on a scale from let's say 1 to 10, let's start with the appearance. This is definitely an 8 or a 9 out of 10 on the appearance. Not as dark as some other Russian Imperial Stouts that I've had, but certainly does its job. We drink with our eyes first, but certainly not only. We move on to the aroma. I'm going to give this a 7 for the aroma. Again, very classic Imperial Stout aroma is there. However, after sniffing this beer multiple times, getting a good whiff of it, the burnt notes are almost overwhelming. I'm really having to struggle a bit to pick out the toffee and the chocolate notes, and the dark fruit as well. They're all there. It's just a little tough to pick out the individual sense of the different aspects of this aroma from my nose. And then on the taste, I'm going to give this a 9. Again, I really like the slightly dry finish, not really what I'd find in a lot of Imperial Stouts, certainly a couple of them do have that dry finish. Again, the alcohol is very well hidden for 9%, and overall on the taste, I definitely get a lot more of the chocolate, toffee, dark fruit, licorice notes than I do on the aroma, so it definitely redeems itself in that aspect. Not to say this is a bad beer by any means, guys. So overall, I'm going to give this about a 24 out of 30, just for the total score between the appearance, the aroma, and the taste. I'm not going to go ahead and break down the taste into every little bit from the tip of the tongue all the way to the back of my throat, but I definitely recommend you guys check this beer out if you get the chance. This is North Coast's Old Rasputin Russian Imperial Stout. Again, at 9% alcohol, this isn't the type of beer that you just slam a 6-pack for. This is for sipping, especially on those hopefully forthcoming cold winter nights. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I am so sorry again for the long delay, guys. I'm really going to do my best to start getting myself on a regular schedule, and I will definitely let you guys know what's up. I'm definitely looking forward to sharing my next experiences with you. Good night.